Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Fund. I'm an integrative wellness coach. In this video, we're going to dive right into 10 really powerful ways to get yourself out of a funk, including some inner work, some emotional healing work. So before I get started, I want to remind you that if you hit subscribe right here or right here, wherever that is, that helps me to continue being able to spend the time showing up to share awesome content with you to help you grow and overcome all kinds of obstacles in life, especially having to do with relationship with body and relationship with life and relationship with food. So pretty sure that's like a big part of everyone's life. So hit subscribe and I promise to keep showing up and giving you great tips. All right, so without further ado, number one on our list is admit you are in a funk. The first step to solving a problem is admitting you have a problem, and that is just as equally true when you realize you have a funk as anything else. So once you come to that conclusion, you realize I'm not, I've been tired for 3 days, I have had a bad attitude for 3 full days or 2 full weeks or whatever it is, and we all have to come to that realization, oh, ding, I'm in a funk, and that's okay. I can get myself out of this. All right, number 2 is check in with what you are feeling. Get out your journal, write a list of all the feelings, all of the sensations, all of the emotions that you are having. And if you can even go so far as to recognize what is triggering those emotions. If a coworker said something to you, if a parent or a family member or a friend said something to you that really sent you down into a spiral of negative self-talk, write it down. It really helps to get clear on these things. There is nothing you should leave unwritten. So write it all down, list it out, get crystal clear. It's so helpful to know what you're feeling. Number 3, what thoughts do I have playing on repeat? So taking a really close super zoom in on your thoughts. Our thoughts are so important to really connect with and examine, because we often think that our thoughts control us, but really we have all the power necessary to be the person that controls our thoughts. That isn't to say that you'll never have a bad thought again, but when you learn how to catch your negative self-talk and turn it around, your thoughts work for you. All right, so I recommend either getting out, fixing a page on your notes app on your phone, or if you prefer to handwrite, which is really powerful and healing to handwrite things, carry around a journal or a notebook with you, and every single time you catch yourself saying something negative to yourself, write it down. It hurts to write it down, but you have to do it. It's very healing to really recognize what you're saying to yourself on the inside. You are listening to everything that you're saying, so you've got to catch that. And then that moves us into number 4. Once you're listening to your thoughts, you have to ask yourself, what on earth am I actually believing is true about the world and the universe and God, or whatever you believe in, for these thoughts to be playing on repeat as supposedly true in my mind? All right? Write that question out. What do I believe about the world for this to seem like truth to me? I'm gonna add a number in right here. Also, I want you to ask yourself, would I ever speak to a good friend like this? Why or why not? All right, so that's a bonus one. That was not on my list. Number 5, you ask yourself, is that belief outdated? So once you've located the belief in your mind, is that belief outdated? And I will do more videos all about belief systems and what that even means to have a belief about something and how to identify your beliefs. So stay tuned. Again, hit subscribe, and I promise that's coming soon. Number 7, how am I meeting my 6 human needs with this funk? So a lot of people don't know we are meeting needs at a high level or low level every single day. I'm not going to get too deep into the 6 human needs because again, that is a video that it's on its way, and so stay tuned, hit subscribe. The 6 human needs in no particular order are love and connection, significance, certainty, uncertainty and variety. These are all ego-based personality type needs, and our soul level needs are growth and contribution. So we are always meeting these needs at a low level or a high level, a higher self level, right? We can be kind of down in the dumps meeting needs, and we can also be super on top of our game meeting those very same needs but in different ways. Again, I will elaborate on that in a coming video very soon. So moving on, you ask your question, is this a low I have been in before? Is this a funk I've been in before? Is this something that I am cycling through? How can I recognize the triggers that are putting me in this thought pattern that are making me have these feelings? So you can ask yourself, like, any triggers at all, the things, the words people are saying that have been getting at you. Am I dehydrated? Am I properly nourished? Am I getting enough sleep? Like, you really revisit these basic level self-care needs. Ask yourself, am I taking good care of myself the way my body and my mind and my soul deserves? So some other questions, what are negative comments that are coming up in my life right now? Have I skipped too many days of working out? For example, when I don't work out regularly, like 3 to 4 times a week at least, all of my muscles get achy and I just feel weak and I don't feel good, and I have trouble really seeing past myself. Being compassionate to others, I am a lot more likely to lose my SHIT. So working out is a huge part of me staying in balanced, and you may find that as well. Are you exhausted from doing it all? Maybe you are a super achiever and someone who is the glue to their family, the glue to your workspace. I want to tell you, you don't have to be that glue. The world is going to keep going whether or not you are holding it up. So go easy on yourself. Recognize if you do this, and maybe do some journaling about why it's difficult for you to release. Again, that will be something on another video as well. So hit subscribe, stay tuned. Maybe you don't have any time to nourish your creativity or nourish your heart. This is so important, and really important for you to recognize if you are struggling with this lack of time for yourself to really charge at the joy and heart level. Are you having a lack of connection with other people in your life? This often leads to a funk. So these are some triggers, and I want to move on to number 10, which is all about self-care. So I'm going to give you just a few things on the top of my self-care list, but this is another video as well. We're already at like 8 minutes here, and I know that you're busy, so you can watch this video on self-care another time when you have time, or right now. All right, so meditation, breath work, yoga, rollerblading, running, any kind of fitness. Like I said, I love working out. I think it's so important to get that blood flow, the oxygen to the cells, the nutrients to the cells, etc. Maybe you need some energetic healing, some Reiki or some other kinds of energetic healing. There's so many different kinds, and removing blocks sometimes really helps you to move up a level, to stop dealing with the same cycle over and over again. Prayer, shifting priorities and focus, change something about your life or your habits. You really like examine, like, is there something that I keep doing that I am not being my authentic self, or I'm not free to express myself? That's huge. If you're not free to express yourself in your life, of course you're in a funk. Speaking your truth is so important to just being you, feeling free as a human in a body on earth. So that's huge. Like I said, I've got this whole list, and it's growing, of tips for self-care. So come see me at the next video. That's what it's going to be on self-care, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a hit the thumbs up, please. Hit subscribe and leave me a comment letting me know what you learned in this video or what you're going to apply to your life starting today. All right, thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys soon, and hit play on the next video. Bye.